It seems like every time you turn around, there's something new with an E to it. First there was email, then e-commerce, e-health, and now e-cigarettes. It's a device about the size of a tobacco cigarette that includes a cartridge with some liquid in it, a heating element, and a battery to power that heating element. Then the user of the e-cigarette can take a puff like they would puff on a regular cigarette and inhale the nicotine that's in the liquid, which is addictive, and some sort of flavor, often chocolate or fruit or candy flavor. For these reasons, people have worried that e-cigarettes may be particularly appealing to kids. At the C.S. Mott Children's Hospital and National Poll on Children's Health, we wanted to find out how the public is thinking about the issues of e-cigarettes and what federal and state governments might need to do about them to help protect the public's health. We found that about 90% of adults thought that manufacturers should be required to test e-cigarettes for safety. About 85% of adults thought that sales of e-cigarettes should be prohibited for people younger than 18. About 3/4 of adults thought that the FDA should regulate e-cigarettes like other nicotine products. About 3/4 of adults thought that there should be restrictions on marketing of e-cigarettes on social networking sites. And about 2/3 of adults thought there should be prohibitions on use of e-cigarettes in indoor places and workplaces. When it comes to the topic of e-cigarettes, we've seen a very fast-moving picture of people becoming more broadly aware of e-cigarettes and trying them out at 4 times the rate they were just 3 years ago. We know from parents and from adults broadly in the U.S. that they're worried about e-cigarettes and the effect they may have on youth. States have moved quickly to address this issue by prohibiting the sales of e-cigarettes to minors, but there's more that states and the federal government can do to respond to very high levels of public support for ideas regarding new regulations and e-cigarettes. Responding to public ideas is one of the things that we hope to facilitate at the National Poll on Children's Health, and we welcome your thoughts about e-cigarettes and the regulations that the public may want in the future.